for the West. I just hope that we scramble enough of our 1776 spirit to put all the pieces back together again and rebuild our country and become a nation among nations rather than a nation that tries to rule over the rest of the world.
Wow. It took y'all this long to realize that? It took y'all this long to know that, oh, we should step a foot back because we did too much. All these years, all these centuries, now you guys are thinking like that. Mr. Sam, let's see here. After you done took over the world, United States has 167 embassies around the world with its allies. Yeah, British colonies, 17s and the 1800s. You guys started very early. We talking about a time where we didn't know any better. We talking about a time when we had the Bible in front of our hands and we couldn't read the book of Revelation. We couldn't tell what it meant. At that time, we couldn't decode it. This the era he's talking about. We didn't know anything. We probably didn't know 6 plus 6 was 12. We didn't know how to count barely. We barely know how to read. That's the time you want to go back in. When the whole world was dumb, we don't know anything. We couldn't do anything. We were just following laws. Yeah, that's the time you want to go back in, right? Yeah, I think so too. I don't remember a time where we truly had a peaceful time, because America been at war since I was born. I don't remember the last time America has took a break. I don't understand. I don't know. He talking about 1776. It weren't no any better from today.
Public is not familiar with what's going on here, and you're right that the elites have not been able to identify what the goals of this mission are. And the goals are quite simple. It's to weaken Russia, depose Putin, steal their resources, and balkanize it into a bunch of smaller countries in the process, which they're failing at doing. But you're 100% correct. The American people are struggling. The average American doesn't have enough savings for like a $500.
Yeah, Uncle Sam. We don't have anything. Yeah. You ran us out. You did that. We don't have anything nowadays. We all working from paycheck to paycheck. We trying to save something. Some of us will, a lot of us trying to escape reality by lying to ourselves, thinking we're all rappers and superstars. But really, we still in the hood. We still trying to get day by day. Yeah. From 1776 to now, 2023, they're really not much different. It's just that back then, we didn't know anything, right? We were just walking around like a whole bunch of sheep. So the pain that we was going through back then was lesser to us. That's, our spirit was dumbed down spiritually. So a lot of stuff really didn't hit us till later on. I'm talking about later on, like now, because even back then, we was in classroom and we listening, we studying about Christopher Columbus, what he did. We didn't grasp that. We were just okay, We all went through school. Yeah. We all study about war. So, you know, the whole time, like, we could be in class, it didn't hit us back then. Like, grandfathers or, our parents, they learned about Christopher Columbus, but they don't really hit you till, like, now we at the end of time. Our eyes are opening, and things really, reality is hit us different, because now it's worse than ever. Homeless, hunger, you sending billions of dollars to Ukraine war, and meanwhile over here we're still struggling. And I am sorry to tell you that there is no going back. Time has changed, and time always changed. Just like the old Babylon had failed, the Greece Empire, the Persia Empire, all these empire has failed over time in history. We learned that empires don't stay far too long. You know, it will fall. So we at the point of no return. So yeah, we're waking up now, and there's no going back. We're at the end of time, point blank. Period. We're not going back. We're not gonna go back to 1776. There has been too many blood that shed already. We can't go back. We have to move forward. Uncle Sam, what you said the plan was, it went over people's heads, so we're going to have you repeat that one more time. Please and thank you.
And the goals are quite simple. It's to weaken Russia, depose Putin, steal their resources, and balkanize it into a bunch of smaller countries in the process, which they're failing at doing.
Which they are failing at doing. It is over, y'all. We're not going back. Babylon is falling. The sky is falling. You guys went too far. And war on parents' right. Like, come on. Like, this is the type of petty stuff that we got to deal with. You going after parents. You trying to control our kids. You trying to control how we eat. You trying to control the way our lives. Yeah, man. It's over. It's over. We're not doing. Yeah, we're not going back. It's a wrap. It's the end of time. And we're slowly watching America falls. The system gonna fall. And God on his way. God is coming. That's the truth to the matters. We're not going back to 1776. Sorry to say that. Time's just gonna move forward. We suffered too much. We just suffered way too much.
Even worse than it normally is.
That is exactly right. And while we have sent these four cabinet members or advisors over to China, every time they go, they get embarrassed. I mean, let's face it, they fed Janet Yellen psychedelic mushrooms. She actually took hallucinogenics from her Chinese counterparts and then laughed about it afterwards. She's over there bowing. You've got John Kerry, while he was still on the ground in China, Xi Jinping comes out and says, nobody's going to tell us what to do about our climate policies. It goes on, and the CCP propaganda is now on full blast. I want to ask you about this Elon Musk comment.
Uncle Sam, are you watching? This is what your army has become. This is what the head of the army, the leaders, this is what it has become. It's a joke. It's a mockery. It's a fool's job. It's a fool's errands. It's a laugh at this point. You guys are being judged. Not only you're being judged, you're being drugged. So at this point, yeah, they don't respect nothing that you guys stand for. But let's keep going, y'all, because this is exciting time. We want to keep teaching each other. And yeah, Let's go. Let's go.
China. He noted that China's policy to reunite with Taiwan is appropriate, and he placed blame on the United States for stopping any sort of reunification effort in the East China Sea. Here's Elon Musk. Listen to this.
The fundamental thing here is really Taiwan. China has, well, really since for like half a century or so, maybe longer at this point, but their policy has been to sort of reunite Taiwan with China. From this standpoint, maybe it's analogous to like Hawaii or something like that, like an integral part of China that is arbitrarily not part of China.
Gordon, your thoughts?
The problem here is it's not just Elon Musk. It's also Larry Fink. It's Ray Dalio. It's all of them. And that is that they have.
Just stop it right there. Stop it right there, because this is some nasty work, y'all. How you gonna talk to me? Look at the man's eyes. What does Elon Musk know about politics? Ain't he a scientist? I mean, come on, now, it make no sense. Look at the man. That's the reason why they failing, because everything is scripted. They're reading from a script. Go back and look at the man's eyes. Go back. In fact, no, I'll go back for you. Everything they do, everything they say, it's not heartfelt. They're reading from a script. Look at his eyes. He's not talking from the heart. He's not talking from the mind, how he really feel about this war. They just reading script. That's one of the reasons why they failing. Ain't no doubt about that. Everything they do is scripted, and that's bad. I want you to talk to me like a man, one-on-one. Like talk to me from your heart. What's going on? How you feel? And a lot of our folks, they don't want to wake up. That's how, they should talk to y'all like that. Because y'all don't want to wake up. Y'all think it's still time to party. Some of y'all still playing the coon roles. Yeah, that's how they, some of y'all, that's how we should talk to y'all, man. And this is embarrassing. I can't even laugh, but I'm laughing from within. Somebody go back and tell that black man why he chose that role. But for real, our people need to wake up. Just wake up, listen what's going on. This ain't no time to club, and I'm telling y'all, man, this heat about to get hot. Anyway, let's go.
You talk about the homeless, the vets on the street as well. I mean, obviously, the US is sending out billions of dollars to Ukraine. At the same time that you had the fires in Hawaii, there are a number of, climate disasters, but also people are struggling. It's just economically, financially, it's a difficult time.
We simply don't have it, Uncle Sam. We don't have it. Some of us are trying hard out here, and some of us are fronting. But time will tell, but we don't have it. We all broke.
From your perspective as an American based out there, how do Americans feel about the fact that their pockets are being emptied, essentially, to a country that maybe they don't feel a necessary affinity with, and they can't really say what the goal is there, because America's never really defined it?
No. I mean, the sad reality is that I think if you went to every member of the United States Congress and you had a world map that you could draw up before them and you asked them, can you please point to the country that we sent $250 billion to on this map? I don't think that they'd be able to actually point to Ukraine on a map, which is just goes to show the insanity of what we're doing. We definitely know that the American public is not familiar with what's going on here. And you're right that the elites have not been able to identify what the goals of this mission are. And the goals are quite simple. It's to weaken Russia, depose Putin, steal their resources, and balkanize it into a bunch of smaller countries in the process, which they're failing at doing. But you're 100% correct. The American people are struggling. The average American doesn't have enough savings for like a $500.
Yeah. We're not going back to 1776. It's over. The game is over. The rap game is over, y'all. Stop it. It's over. Time to get right. Time to get right.